Alrighty, g'day Steel Nation. Welcome back to Steel Nation Australia. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Did you enjoy that? I thought that was enjoyable. I thought that was very enjoyable. G'day, George. What's going on? Yes. Propane. Oh, you changed your photo. That's amazing. Propane. Oh, classic. G'day, Jedi. What's going on? G'day, Jedi. G'day, Pepper. What's going on? Hank Steele staring right into my soul. Yes, he is. He wants you to follow the Steelers more than ever. Fantastic. I love that. That is fantastic. That is great. I do that. That is classic. Classic. Absolutely classic. First of all, I got something to show you. Some freaking YouTuber or some person putting out a video stole my thumbnail. You bastards. Someone stole my thumbnail. I'll show you something. Where is it? Yeah, look at this. Even though I don't have rights to the logo, right? But still, someone stole my freaking thumbnail. You bastard. Yeah, it's not really copyright because I can't copyright San Antonio or the Guardians, right? So, I'm not too cut about it. But see here, the people are putting streams out, and this person, Orlando Guardians versus San Antonio Brahmas, stole my thumbnail. You bastards. This is how ticky-tacky the internet is. So they're showing the game. If you guys want to watch the game, the game's online for free. If you can't watch the game, it's heaps lazy. G'day, Doctor. What's going on? Dr. BBC Nwank. Whoa. How are you, mate? Where you from? What's going on? Steel fan. Let's go. Yeah. They just took my thumbnail. So even though I don't have any rights to San Antonio logo, or nor do I have rights to the Guardians logo, I thought my thumbnail was pretty cool. And yeah, the internet's the internet, bro. Cameroon. I got a Steelers fan from Cameroon. Let's go. That's fantastic. Hope you're doing well, mate. When did you become a Steelers fan? Let me know. When did you become a Steelers fan? Let me know. So, yeah, it is lazy, isn't it? It's just how it is, though. It's just freaking. I'll show you what I wrote to him, though. I wrote this, though. Look at this. I went to one of the videos. Oh, don't copyright me or anything like that. I wrote, look what I wrote. Do you read? 5 years ago. Fantastic. Can you guys see what I wrote? Yeah, to a certain degree it is plagiarism. There, I said you fucks stole my thumbnail. I'm reporting you to YouTube. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. But they were just putting that out there to get the views, right? Just some spam account. They did it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times. Oh well, there's something to show you guys. Anyways, let's welcome the doctor, man. G'day, doctor. 5 years ago. What's that? What year was that? 2017. Excellent. Who's your favorite player? Let me know who your favorite player is. Make sure you hit the sub too, man. Hit the sub. Yeah, probably. Okay. That's so good. Oh, it's so funny. Look at it. Spitting resemblance. Yeah, doctor, let me know who your favorite player is, man. Would love to know. Would love to know who your favorite player is. And welcome to the show. Oh, propane. That's amazing. See, Steeler Nation is worldwide, man. Cameroon as well. Australia, America, Mexico, England, Germany. Worldwide. I need to go on a worldwide tour. Crazy. 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 I love that photo. That photo is just so funny. Who's playing today? Roughnecks winning 11-0 against the Dallas Renegades. Renegade. All right, no more mucking around. No more mucking around. All right, we're here to show the game. We're here to have a bit of fun and show the game. Yeah, bloody oath. Might as well. Let's go. Let's go. Where's my bob? Yeah, look, there's no mucking around. All right, we got it. I want to show you guys the game, so let's get back on the right course. Right. All right, so you guys want the awesome. Yeah, man, do that. Yeah, just people trying to get views. So you guys want to see the score? So the score is the Renegades are 0 and the Houston Houston Roughnecks are 11 and the Arlington Renegades are 0. So funny. You didn't think I was going to do that, did you? You didn't think I was going to do that? That caught you off guard, didn't it? I bet you that caught you off guard. Yeah, you didn't think that, did you? Let's go. Is he from Texas? Are they from Texas? They're from Texas. Oh, so funny. All right. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's funny. Like, subscribe, hit the channel notification bell, do all that stuff. Never let them know your next move. Exactly right. Even while you're moving too. Yeah, man. You got to be on the surprise all the time. And I think the Hank Hill Renegades versus the Hank Hill Roughnecks. I think they've got a good chance to win today. Yeah, I got a bunch of them, man. There's a bunch of random photos. They're all like Steeler stuff. That's me in Banff. That's Banff. That's pretty cool. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for coming back. Say hello. Oh, George, you got rid of it. Fair enough. Okay. It's time to get serious on this one. Time to get down to the nitty-gritty. We're getting serious on this. All right, we're all set. What I miss? What's the score? 11-0. I think it's like quarter one. Quarter to one. Oh, by the way, I was getting ripped up yesterday. Apparently, yeah, I don't mind to be hungry X, man. I was getting ripped up yesterday. Apparently, I was saying the letter H wrong. H. So don't you hate that? So yeah, I was in the Discord yesterday with Pepper, Dante, and Yuli, and H came up. So apparently, I say H wrong. Who would have thought? That's with the W. So get off my back. H. I was going to do something else. Yeah, H. H. All right. Okay? In this scenario, and I love how I haven't even fucking seen the game yet at all. I'm in a Looney Tune mode at the moment. What would Hank Hill say? Yes. I've busted your myth, right? It's Hank Hill, not Ank Ill, is it? That's right. Proved you wrong. When you're saying Hank Hill, it's not H Hank H ill, is it? No, it's not. It's Hank. All right, big pass. Let's go. Ooh. Anyways, definitely my accent. He's back. G'day, don't know what's going on, mate. If you didn't catch up already, the Houston Roughnecks are winning 11-0. So if you don't know, the scoreboard is, where is it? Here. Just here. Wait. Where is it? How do I do this? Here. Just here. Yeah, I did. Hank. He'd say H. Propane. It's a letter H. There you go. The official review on the pass. Yeah, it's just the way we roll here on Still on Nation Australia. Should I do one for fun? Just do one for fun. Bam. What's going on? The Houston Renegades, sorry. Or Houston Roughnecks. Yeah, man, 100%. Might try and do that once a month. So second quarter, I better change it. I can't have Hank Hill staring at me like that all the time. Give me a minute. Hang on. Whoa. I had a bit of a melt, like a wrap melt. I had some bacon, some mushroom, some green peppers, stuff like that, onion. Had a bit of a melt. It's fantastic. Renegades. Oh, it's a good pass, but almost picked off. He put his paw up there. Dude, that was cool. You know what? I don't mind the Houston Roughnecks uniform. Yeah, see, Daredevil's eating rays having mushrooms too. That's right. Yeah, make sure you eat your mushrooms. Put them on your plate. If you What? Yeah. If you try and do this, JW man, I'll put that up, and I'll speak like Hank. I'll speak like Hank Hill, and that will freak you out. You'll think that Hank Hill's talking to you. Oh, fumble. This might be the spark that Arlington needs. They've had trouble throwing the ball. They've had trouble protecting the quarterback. Oh, goodness. Where's the other one I got? It doesn't seem comfortable. It doesn't. There are some looks, especially in this man-to-man coverage, where he can take some shots a little further down the field. Oh, okay. Yeah, I reckon so. I reckon some teams could. Hey, g'day, Don Tagger. You're my biggest fan. That's excellent. Shout you out. Shout out to Don Tagger. Are you a Steelers fan? That's all right. What's going on? I've never seen you on my channel. How long you been on Steel Nation Australia? Got to speak up. Oh, it's a big run. Thank you for checking out the channel, by the way. Your smallest fan. For show? Yeah, how long you been watching for? Join the community, man. Say hello. Yeah, let me know two things. How long you been a Steelers fan for? And when did you find the channel? Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy the graphics. Hope you enjoy Hank Hill. That's fantastic. That might be some of the best work I've ever done in my life. I've got the two names there. Awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's cool. We're just mucking around, by the way. We're watching the XFL. Inside joke with this bloke here. We made this guy on artificial intelligence. Daredevil said type in King of the Hill Steelers, and that came up. So that's pretty much an inside joke, but it's pretty funny. But yeah, we're talking football, talking XFL, talking Steelers, all that kind of stuff. So much appreciated for sure. Hey, there we go. Thank you, man. Thank you. Whole life, fantastic, man. Yeah. Now we have a bit of fun around here. It's just funny. Yeah, big time. Everyone's cool. Pepper's cool. Everyone's cool, man. Dante's cool. Jeddah was right in the middle, bro. I don't think in the history of anywhere anyone has ever put a person as their scoreboard like that. I'm so proud of that. That's so funny. I don't know why it's so funny. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense. So, I might know your brother. Who's your brother? What's going on? Nah, it was like GPT or something like that. Who's your brother? Oh, it's funny. Is he another Steelers fan? What do we got? We got 11-6. Hank Steele sounds pretty cool, eh? Hank Steele. Oh, yeah. I've seen, Joey's around. That's your brother? Fantastic, yeah. He's going for someone. He's going for the Jets. He's going for the Jets and my spinner Rooney Rama. Yeah, man. That's fantastic. There you go. Yeah, bring him in. Joey's cool, man. He's going for the Jets, the Jets in this thing. Wait, which one can I show? Which one? Who got eliminated yesterday? Oh shit. Wait, has New York Giants been eliminated yet? Yeah, he's going for the Jets. I think every video I do is comments Jets, Jets. So that's fantastic. His phone's dead. All cool. Wait, are we thinking of the same? Wait. Hang on. No, isn't there two? Wait, is that the guy that does live streams? I'm confused. Is Joey Weaver? No, Joey Weaver's. There's a guy that is. Wait. Is that right? No, you're thinking of Joey Wagner. That's Joey Wagner. Yeah, Joey Wagner is the guy that does the live streams. He's a good fellow too, man. Yeah, the truth. I've seen his stuff. He's pretty animated, dude. He's pretty fun to watch. He's been doing a very long time, like a real long time. How do I pronounce it? Don Tagger? Don Tagger's going for the Packers. Yeah. Yeah, Joey's he's a good fella. He's so animated in his stuff. I love the way he just gets so hyped up about goals, about football. He's crazy, man. He's been doing it a long time, a lot longer than I have. I tell you that, a very long time. So shout out, shout out to him, man. He's fantastic. He's a good bloke. Definitely wears Pittsburgh Steelers and Pittsburgh Penguins and Pirates on his sleeve. Yeah, that was whack, man. I'm sorry. I'm more cool for new people, but you can't say that. Not in a Steelers episode. Okay, we're gonna change the score. What is it? 11-6. 11-6. Hank Steele. Hank Steele's a sick name, by the way. It's a great name. Imagine your name was Hank Steele. That's like an American name. It's like, yeah, Hank Steele is just a good name. Oh, what's going on? What are you doing to me? Yeah, anyone know a Hank Steele? That's fantastic. Look at that. Hank Steele. G'day, Jen Will. What's going on? What's your go-to off-season sports? Probably XFL at the moment. XFL, USFL. I'm a big fan of rugby league here in Australia, so I watch the rugby league as well. I'm really enjoying the gridiron, I tell you that much. I really am enjoying this stuff. Like, it's a lot of fun. I just love it. I love football. I've been so passionate about football since I was a little kid, man. About 2002, 2001, Sega, Madden games, all that stuff. I love it. I just love football. There's something about it. It's just so fun. Rugby. The only thing is, I could if you want, if I wanted, if you want to see it. The thing is, though, it's going to be in the morning. So when my rugby leaders played at night time, will be your morning. And I don't know if you guys will have access to watch the game. Like, I'll be very honest. The best way to watch streams or watch parties, in my opinion, is to watch the content creator. If it's Joey, if it's me, if it's Tom Grossi, if it's anyone streaming, and you also watch the game, and then you put, the game on mute, and then have a conversation in the chat. That's the best way I like to do things. I've been in a ton of like Perna's chats, Chiseled Adonis. I've been in all that kind of stuff. when I'm not doing my stuff. And that's the funnest part for me is like you sync the game up, have the conversation, and it's like you're watching the game together. That's what I think. Now, if you haven't got access to the game, then of course you rely on the streamer to put up scoreboards with Hank Hill and put up, try and call the game like 3rd and 3 now, 25 on their own 25. The Houston Hanks. You didn't know I was going there either, did you? The Houston Hanks. Oh, big time. Yeah, there's a big difference, right? There's rugby. In Australia, there's a thing called rugby, and there's a thing called rugby league. 2 different sports, right? 2 different sports. I just don't know how you guys would be able to watch it. That's the only thing. I don't know how Americans would be able to watch the game, right? It would be pretty cool. It would be a cool insight if I could, like, obviously I can't show the game, but I could stream a Manly game. But I don't know how, without getting demonetized and my channel deleted, that how you guys could watch a NRL National Rugby League game. Yeah, exactly right. I'm not a big fan of Union, right? Yeah, I watch National Rugby League, which is rugby union is different. I think actually rugby's dying. I feel like rugby's dying. Yeah, so pretty much the games would be about 7 p.m. I'd say 7 or 8 p.m. for me, which would be your 5 a.m., right? So that's why I do everything. I do everything in American time. They're a pretty good side, Genwell. They're a really good side, the Panthers, so they definitely can win. Like they beat the Eels last year, right? So the Penrith Panthers beat the Eels last year. They've won now 2 in a row. They could definitely do it. They're a good side. They've got a good coach. Who's their halfback? Their halfback's really good. The son of the coach, So they're up there. G'day, Volcano. What's going on? Did you be awake? Yeah, but I'm all for it, man. I'm all for like pretty much like trying to. I don't know. I just want to just trying to be entertaining, right? You know what I mean? Vulcan sweat. Vulcan. What does that even mean? What's that even mean? Is that from a movie or something? Vulcan the sweat. Is that from a movie? No idea what that means. No, I haven't been to Wynn Stadium. I've been to. Wait, I'm confused because I forget what some of you guys are like from Australia. Some of you guys know a lot about Australia, so it's quite intriguing how much you guys know about the rugby league and that kind of stuff, right? Because Wynn Stadium, that's the Dragons one, right? I'm pretty sure that's Dragons. No, I haven't been to Wynn. I've been to Manly Seagulls, which is Fortress Brookvale, but they call it something else now. I've been to Sydney one. I haven't been to too many games actually. In the last few years, have not been to many games. I just like watching it at home. But it starts next week, next Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday, I think. Or wait, maybe this Sunday. Oh, it's lava? Ah, here you go. But yeah, it's cool, man. But that's all I think I might stream the what do you call it? The combine. That'll be a bit of fun. I've still got it there. I've still got it. It's still it's still here. There. Where is it? There. It's still there. It's so funny. All right, 2nd and 10. But you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind the Houston Roughnecks uniform. It's odd, but it looks cool. G'day, Yui. What's going on, mate? But yeah, be sure to join the Discord as well. I will get the link again. We're growing the Discord army. How do I do this? Oh my goodness. All right. Join that. Hit that sub, hit that like, do all the YouTube stuff. Join the Discord where the conversation never stops. That's the tagline. 3rd and 6. Yeah, not a big fan of these uniforms though. What are they wearing? Dallas. Wait, Arlington Renegades. No, I don't have to. 3rd and 6. Oh, over his head. Nah, man. You can do whatever you want to do. It's on YouTube. Nah, it's like I don't know what it's. Yuli made it. It's like a Discord where you can talk. You know. Wait, can I show it? Yeah, let me show it. Bye, Hank. Yeah, it's this. It's this. So we got a Discord. Whoa! You can't even see it. You can barely see it. So that's our Discord. Here we go. Big punt return. Come on, son. Ooh, we got some speed, son. Go. Go. Fumble. Oh, another fumble. Fantastic. Oh, I wish I saw that. I wish I had that reaction. It was me in the freaking Discord. That's fantastic. Yeah, so like everyone's in there really. Look, you just go, hey mates. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Everyone's in there. If you want to be in there, it's up to you. Oh yeah, Channel 7's fantastic. They're the best. If you want factual news and no bias and no propaganda, go to Channel 7. That's it. Pepper's in there. Look at that. Boy, how crazy is that? That's like live. Don't write anything rude. He's on propane. All right, if you guys want to join that, join that. All right. Propane and propane accessories. All right. Oof. Oh goodness. Oh, bro. Bobby. Hey, Bobby. I can't do his voice. It's so hard to do. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, I agree, man. Pizza's greater than politics, man. Pizza will never fail you. That's it. You got like I do like a good original pepperoni. You know what I'm saying? Like a nice pepperoni. Maybe pan crust. You know, bit of parmesan cheese on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that stuff. Like pizza is king, man. But then sometimes too, I don't even mind like you know, bit of mushroom in there too. But I like pepperoni, mushroom, olive, that kind of stuff. Bobby. All right, so we've got 3rd and 9 here for the Renegades coming back after the fumble. Crowd's going crazy. Play action. Nice pass. Is that Canella? He's a real good tight end, that guy. Yeah, I'm fine with Pineapple. Stuffed crust is good too. I wouldn't be surprised if Canella gets a job in the NFL. He could be a tight end to look out for too. he's definitely a guy that will get a shot in the NFL. Yeah, he's a good tight end. So I wouldn't be surprised if Canella found a spot on the roster in the NFL. Yeah, that's good too, man. Sweet pepper. That's it. See, for me, I'm okay with pineapple because I worked for Pizza Hut for like 10 years. I pretty much ate anything. I ate it all. Oh my goodness! They're back in front. What a game! All right, let's get up. Oh, I just saw that one from Pepper. You guys have to, if you want to join it, like if you want to, you can, you can't, but you should join it. It's funny. It's so funny. I didn't realize how funny it was going to be. It's so funny. I can't even show that one. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that was good, man. Hot fruit is nasty. Yeah, fair enough. I just ate it all. My point is, I was there for 10 years, and I just ate it. Just ate anything that came to me, man. Just put it on the pizza, eat it. We could have a dough off. Nah, I didn't see that, but I'll probably see it on Facebook next few hours. All right, let's bring up the score back. Hey, we got 16 people. What's going on? All right, got to make sure everyone sees the score, right? Got to make sure the score's correct. 14-11. What a game so far. I love this, man. Texas football. Love it. Love it. Bloody love it. Check Discord. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yep. Can't. All right. Jesus. Oh, you got to ruin the welcome chat. Yeah, go to the. Put them in the memes. Like, you got it now. The welcome chat's ruined. It's all ruined. Oh boy. You always put up a bloody tier list. Jesus. All right. G'day, John. What's going on? Hey, yeah, man. Get your fix. My mate Trey. Fantastic, bro. He's doing some good things. Trey's doing good things with Minnesota Vikings Syndicate. Dude, I love it. I love it, man. I love the XFL. It's fun. So my team is the San Antonio Brahmas. Welcome, John. Big time. So, yeah, man. Trey's doing his thing, man. He's still. I left the syndicate, so I left the Pittsburgh Steelers syndicate, but he's still my buddy. He's a good fella. I found him actually. I found him on YouTube, and I said, you know what? You want a job? I got him a job. So he's cool, man. Yes, let's go. Is he live now? If we get enough people, we should raid some people, bro. If he's live, we'll go raid him. If you guys want to. Is he live? Get your fix with the Wix. I don't know if he's live or not. Joey Wagner's doing the Penguins. No, he's not live. Okay. Who's your team? Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. They're good too. I love French fries. They're great. Yeah, I love the XFL. My team stinks. The Bears? Who's the Bears? Excuse me. Oh. this so Vipers? Yeah, so you're going for can I ask why? Why are you going for the Vipers? So I'm going for the San Antonio Brahmas because of Heinz Ward and the colors, basically. But why are you going for the Vegas Vipers? Is it because you're from Las Vegas? Is it because you're a Rod Woodson fan? That's another Steeler too. And by the way, I was laughing in the Discord. That was really funny. Do I look like what I know what a JPEG is? Oh, that was pretty good. Do I look like what I know what a JPEG is? I'll tell you what. I need to get it better, man. I gotta listen to more Hank Hill, and I'll get it down pat. I think you are. It's funny, man. How were potato chips made? You know what I find the funniest thing? What's that one that they, when you think about like toast, right? They're like, okay, let's go make some bread. They cook the whole bread and like, you know what? What would make bread even better? Toast it again. Cook it again. Yeah, man, you guys are killing me. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Where is it? Do I look like what I know what a JPEG is? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, you don't like the uniforms. I don't mind them, to be honest. Vic Beasley. Yes, he was a Falcon, right? He was the number one draft pick, the Falcon. Packer fan, they got Brett. Oh, okay, gotcha. So Packer fan, Brett Hundley, Vic Beasley. I like that, man. You know what? They can turn it around. It's only the first season. It's 0-2 games. So that is fantastic. Oh, that's great. Yeah, but you got Rod Woodson as a coach. I think he will be a good coach. So Brett Hundley's a pretty good. I think Brett Hundley. I think he beat the Steelers one year. I'm pretty sure Hundley beat the Steelers. I swear he did. I think we played the Green Bay Packers and he beat us as like a fourth stringer or something like that. So, fucking. Hey Pepper, can you time him out? No, I can't stand him. Oh, I can't stand him. Can't stand him. Who day? Exactly right. Damn Bengals. All right, hang on. Can you hear the window? Fuck, hang on. I'm gonna close my window. You guys can look at. Yo, there was a fumble. Nah, it was the damn window was open. I'm gonna sweat like bullets in here, but it'll be right. Dirty feet. Yeah, there was a fumble, right? Yep, big time fumble, recovery, and runs away. The Houston Roughnecks are falling to pieces. That's a fumble. Dead set. Ball's out. I'm not too sure if it's a British thing. I don't know. That's funny. I did, John. I definitely did. I watched it until the pandemic took over. Oh, generally from Melbourne. What's going on? Yeah, you're from Melbourne, are you? Sweet. Yeah, it's been pretty hot, eh? It's been really hot up here. Dead set. It's so hot. Like, what for us? 28 degrees in my room. No aircon, nothing like that. Yeah, fairy bread's a thing. Jen Will. What's fairy bread? Oh, that's a big play. Huge play. Definitely a fumble. Pritt. Wait a minute. The Renegades were the guys that came back and beat the Brahmas last week, right? Oh yeah, definitely a fumble picks it up, and that's what I like. They let the thing play. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the XFL. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, on top of bread. Yep, exactly right. It's pretty much at every single party when you're a kid. I don't remember them. Let me go and have a look. 2020. Excuse me. Oh, they were cool. Yeah, you are right, man. They were cool. Silver. Yeah. They do look a bit more like the Texans, don't they? They have like a Houston Texans vibe / Houston Oilers vibe. Like it's pretty much the Houston Oilers logo. Second and 8. Even the Renegades helmet's a bit different now, isn't it? It's got what? A black stripe in the middle? Mike Horton. Yeah, I freaking. Are we in second quarter? Oh my goodness. I'm just stuffing the bed up. The best thing is we can watch football, right? We can watch football until the spring, until USFL, and then we're back at it. Bob Stoops. I do want to buy some gear though. I want to buy a San Antonio beanie. So 2 fumbles, 2 turnovers already. They're back in the game. Yeah, those silver ones are pretty cool, I must admit. You could have kept the same uniform with a silver helmet. Are they the Melbourne? Is it Melbourne Renegades? I don't know. Or was it no Sydney Renegades, right? Whoa, through his hands. The thing is when you think about it, all these teams, all these names, and how many different Tigers are there? How many Dolphins we have in the NRL now? We have the Dolphins, the Manly Sea Eagles. Like, how many names can you? There's just so many leagues around the world. There's even a soccer team called the Pohang Steelers. Like, they copy everyone. Or even in the NRL, there was the Illawarra Steelers that now turned into the Dragons. Roughing the passer. Like, it's different. It's got the blue, white, and the red. I don't mind. It's all cool. Melbourne, is it? Okay. 1st and 10 from the 40. Oh, he got stuffed, man. He couldn't go anywhere. Yeah, so there's so many teams out there. What are you meant to do? Second down and 13 seconds to go. No timeouts, and he takes a spike. There you go. I make them too. I make those chips. You get a potato and then do them really finely. put them in the pan, fry them up. Third and 11. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, to me, they're the same. City's a city, man. The city has a coffee shop in it, has a pub in it. That's all you need. What else? What else do you need? Yeah, they're going for a 50-yard kick, 55-yarder. Oh boy! That's down the sticks, mate. Short. Oh, he's short. See you, George, mate. Catch you later. Oh man, yeah, it's all the same. It's just the same. Like there's a park, there's a beach, there's a there's a water bit, there's a casino. It's all the same. City's the same. It's no real rivalry. Dispensaries. I walked around Vancouver. There's a million of them. A ton of them in Vancouver. I'll tell you that. Every second corner is like, hey man, you want to buy weed? Hey man, you want to buy weed? Well, they don't say that, but the store's open for weed. So funny. You're gonna give me the history of the pizza. Jeez. We got 14-11 in a halftime. That was quick. I did miss half the game though. All right, what can we do? Oh yeah, also, I think I might be getting a special appearance from Maddie. Is he live yet? I want to. Do you guys want to raid someone or not? Can we do that? Or do we not want to do that? Alex Kazora's doing a mock draft. Jeez. All right, there's only one bloke that I guess in the sense of a raid which would make sense that I have more viewers at the moment now. It's Pens Men Sports. Let's do that. Let's go say hello. He's watching the Pens game. Let's do this. This guy covers, I think, like Penguins, Steelers, and a bit. It does NASCAR. Does it all. So do that. I'll meet you over there. But I feel like we haven't got enough people though. To be honest, you need like 100 people. Hang on. Is he there? Hey, mate. Yeah, let's go. Can you hear us? Mate. You can't see it. Did you see it yet? Penguins winning 7-3 though. I don't think he saw the chat. There we go. There we go. I think now he gets it. I think he's been here before. I think Penn's men's sports has been here before. He's a good fella. Good guy. 7-3. Oh my goodness. Your neighbor, not my neighbor. uh, Alrighty. Yeah, I'm leaving that one. There's no one else. There's no one else who I really know who's on. To be honest. Yeah, he's a good fella. He's a good fella. He's a good guy. Another good guy. I think he's Pensman Sports has been in the chat before, and he's really passionate about the Steelers, passionate about the Penguins hockey. So he's a good guy. And it takes a lot of guts, man. Like I was doing this when nobody was watching. Um, I was watching football 2 years ago, and I remember periods of time where there was zero people watching. So, and that's what we want to do. We want to entertain. We want to have fun. We want to talk about Hank Hill. I wonder if they took my thumbnail again. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Steeler Nation? No, they didn't. That'd be crazy if they did. Oh, excuse me. Hey, what's going on, Vic? Yeah, man, that's cool, man. You got all the power. Yeah, you got all the power in the world to be a mod. It's a bit like Pepper. Pepper's got all the power. How are you? All cool. All cool. We're having a bit of fun, man. We're just watching the XFL. Do you like my scoreboard? How good's my scoreboard? Oh, God, that's good gravy. Oh, goodness. Thanks. Made it myself. Made it myself, mate. There's me football at. Yeah, man. I don't know his name, but yeah, Pensman's a good fella. Get my hair in order. Gotta make it spiky. Spiky and grey. We got a football game here. The Battle of Texas, even though San Antonio's not playing. I don't mind the uniforms. I like the Houston Roughneck uniforms. I think they're cool. Yes, sir. Hank Steele to replace Steely McBeam. It's all cool, man. Like I said, he's a good fella. Going hard in the paint. Funny. Back shoulder, baby. Rattle, hit him, fucking hit him hard. Holy dooly, it is warm in my room. It is warm. Joey Galloway, wasn't he a receiver? Wasn't he a receiver for the Bucks? Am I wrong about that? I think he was a receiver for the Bucks. Or am I wrong? Yeah, wide receiver. Ah, no, Seahawks. There you go. He was for the Bucks? Okay. That is correct. Can't even hear him. Wade. Wasn't Wade Phillips also Dallas coach too? Wade Phillips. Okay, right. Yeah, I thought it was the Bucks. Oh, it's just so scary, isn't it? Whoa! NFL coach for what? Since 1976. Wade Phillips. There you go. Here we go. Second half. Oh, nice kick. Out of bounds. Penalty, though. Penalty. It would have been a nice kick if it stayed in. It's like a free play. You get like 15 yards. Screw the wire. So they're at the opponent's 45-yard line. Roughneck quarterback throws to... I have no idea who that is. Who is that? Pens win. That's good. Finally, they're bouncing back, right? Let's find out who these Roughnecks are. Who these players are. So Drew Plitt is Renegades, 93 yards. Brandon Silvers, that's a cool name. 2nd and 8. Silvers, whoa, to no one. Max Borg has got 4 carries, 8 yards. They can't run it. Matty, you missed it, mate. You missed halftime. How long till halftime? You missed it, mate. Hey, Matty, you like my scoreboard? Raid the Texans? Yeah, mate, you missed it. Halftime show's over. Who's the Texans? What about raid the Raiders? Silver's 3rd and 8, 4th and 8. Here we go. What are we on for? Steelers touchdown under? I'll promote that. How many subs we on, mate? We on 50 yet? 29. If you guys want to check out our podcast as well, it's Steelers touchdown under. We're doing content there soon. Well, I think this week we'll have some more content out, some podcasts, some videos, stuff like that. If you want to check that out. Should be some good fun. So we've left BTSC on good terms, and we've decided to create our, what do you call it? Create our own podcast. 29. Yeah, man. If you do what you do, the show's going up? Are you going live or are you just doing a video? Either way, I can probably show it too. So if you guys check that out, it's pretty fun. We're building that brand too. I only got two videos so far, but we'll go hard in the paint. We'll go hard in the paint. Good man. Make sure you have a lot of Hank Hill jokes in there. Oh, he's going live. Oh, can we raid ya? We might raid ya. Oh, holy dooly. We might come raid ya. We're gonna come be trolls. 1st and 10, hand up. Oh, that's a good run. Oh, that's fantastic, number 2. Oh, what a run. Yeah, when you do it, we'll come over. We'll say hello. Keep a lookout. Holding, it's going to come back. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness, holding. First and 15 from a good play, gone all the way back. The Renegades at their own 5. Plitt, time, throws, and incomplete. Incomplete. Oh, I'm telling you, this heat's getting to me. I can't wait till it's cold again. I'm just over it. I'm over the heat. Second and 15. Remember, the clock doesn't stop in the XFL. Pleat. Handoff number 2 again. Don't know his name. Gets stuffed. He had a big run, then he gets stuffed. Third and 13. I reckon this might be a screen or something like that. Third and 13. And bit of pressure. There's a screen. I called it. Called it. Number 2. Oh, my goodness. Gets away to the 19. Called it. Oh, I see it, man. I see it. Oh, boy. Ah, cool. You may be a modder. How good's that?
Every story has an ending, and this story has reached the final chapter. Will basketball royalty get a repeat and continue their reign over the kingdom? Or will the Breakers shatter the King's dreams and claim the league's throne? The NBL Championship Series, King Breakers, Game 1, Friday on ES.
Okay, mate. Oh, man. What were you talking about? Were you talking about burgers? I bet you're talking about burgers. You're like that Australian guy. He has KFC burgers. You know that? So that Australian guy can't pronounce his letter H. 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 Can't pronounce it. Huh? Where were you, mate? Oh, when's Matty going to go live? His first time live on Steelers Touch Down Under. Yeah, I'm freaking hot in this room, mate. It's getting hotter and hotter by the day. Hotter and hotter by the minute. Hey, hey, Dante, how about this, mate? How about this?
We do not care.
We do not care. All right? I don't care. I don't care where you were, right? Going out there on other YouTube pages. What the hell? Oh, he's live. Oh, boy. That's hard cap. I don't say it. Who could say that?
We do not care.
So let's bring up Maddie. Ah! I'm gonna stream Maddie here because we can.
Cool topics that I was thinking about covering. And I found out a shocking truth about the Steelers. Now, it depends, I guess, on how shocking it is in terms of what each Steeler fan thinks about the Steelers when it comes to their sacks and their sack record, how good a sack team they are. But I certainly think over the last few years, we've got this narrative that's built around the Steelers getting 50-plus sacks in a year. They didn't do that last year. And, and what that means in terms of the steel curtain and going back to the 70s and the 80s and Kevin Green in the 90s. I think as a Steeler fan, you just immediately think of hard-nosed defense. You think we're in the sack, where amongst the sack leaders. And yes, TJ Watt's done really, really well. Yes,
Oh,
Kevin
pretty good.
Green retired, third on the all-time list, and we'll have a look at both those things in a moment. But actually, as a team, the Steelers historically have not done that well, or they're only about halfway in the league. They're not even in the top 10 in the league in terms of what they've done across a number of statistical areas when it comes to sacks. And why is this important? Well, it's really important because if you think about TJ Watt, and we missed him last year, you think about Alex Highsmith and what he was able to do this year with 14 and a half sacks, and the fact he's coming off contract at the end of this year. And so the Steelers probably want to re-sign him. The idea of having two sack leaders for the Steelers is actually a big deal because when you look at some of the historical data, actually it would suggest that we relied on one guy. And relying on one guy is great if that guy's going to be Defensive Player of the Year, year in, year out. But it's really hard if that guy goes down and gets injured. And that's what we saw this year in the season of 2022. And it's something we probably want to fix going into 2023. So let's sort of kick it off. I guess one of the great places to look to begin with is the official leaders and the unofficial leaders. So we're going to talk about a bunch of data on this show, all brought to you by Pro Football Reference and actually a service they have that I pay for called StatHead, which allows you to basically look at a bunch of different criteria. It gets pretty nerdy and pretty geeky, but there's some cool stuff you can do. Even the comparison tool in that is pretty enhanced. So we're going to definitely use that a lot on this Steelers War Room series. And I thought I'd show it on the visual side, but those listening on audio on, Apple, Spotify, Anchor, at Steelers TDU, you're not going to be disadvantaged either. All right. So officially, because the sacks were recorded as an official league stat from 1982, officially, according to Pro Football Reference, the leader in a season is Michael Strahan with 22 and a half, and there's TJ Watt. Now, as a Steel fan, you sit there and you say, that's a load of crap. It's actually TJ Watt. The league did him injustice with that penalty. I think it was Patrick McCarry, and then the mistake and the snap that he had and all those sorts of things. Well, regardless, they're tied there, Michael Strahan and TJ Watt. Unofficially, though, because what they've been able to do with Pro Football Reference, and there's I know there's one guy that puts up all the old Steeler video, games for you to watch. They've actually gone back and done all the stats up and looked at sacks off tape. And there's people that they've hired to do this and all this sort of thing. But basically, unofficially, Al Baker had 23 sacks in 1978, the Detroit pass rusher there. And so you sort of get a different sort of feel. The thing that I think is really different is you've got a guy like Deacon Jones here that played for the Rams. I mean, in the 60s, even my parents were young. And so, for me, I certainly haven't seen any Deacon Jones play. But Deacon Jones clearly as a pass rusher is really up there. He had 3 seasons above 21 sacks if you go back and count them. So there's some pretty crazy things. But this is where we get the first myth, right? The first myth amongst I guess, Steeler fans potentially, or at least amongst myself, in terms of what the Steelers sacks look like. The Steelers don't have, other than TJ Watt, anyone in the top 20 that's ever played in terms of sacks for the Steelers in a single season. So even when you think about you think about Justin Harrison, 16 and a half sacks. That's in the top. That's just outside the top 50. Now Joey Porter's in there from his season in Miami since 2008, but that's not with the Steelers. So that's where it gets really interesting from that perspective. I also use this argument, James. Well, I said Justin Harrison before. He was a famous Australian rugby player. James Harrison is who I meant with his 16 sacks. But it's just pretty crazy when you start to look at this. So myth number one is that the Steelers are perennially in there as sack leaders. Well, kind of they're not. They've only had one guy that's even in the top 50 in terms of single season performance. So myth number one. All right, let's look at overall career. So we looked at that there. Again, I'm talking about top 50 all time, but even when you start looking at the top 100, as I'm going through this list right now, the Steelers are pretty absent. Now, Kevin Green had 1988, 1999. He had 16 and a half both of those years. That's 80 and 81st all-time performance in a single season. That's pretty cool. But none of that's with the Steelers, even though he went into the Hall of Fame as a Steeler. Joe Porter, Miami, we talked about that with the 18, with the 18 sacks. So again, you look at the top 100, and apart from TJ's season, we actually don't have anyone else in there. I'm just making sure that's dead correct. Oh, we have Gene Lipscomb. I lie. I have Gene Lipscomb. That was the guy I wanted to bring. Gene Lipscomb there. Pretty crazy, like go back to the 60s. But again, it's not actually official there in the record books. So if you trust Pro Football Reference like I do, you trust their tool Stathead, you can talk about Gene Lipscomb there in the 60s. And he had a pretty cool thing. I actually we might get there in talking a little bit about Gene Lipscomb because I sort of found him quite an interesting guy as I was looking through this, and his name sort of cropped up a little bit. So we might go into that. But he had a 17.5 sack season, if the numbers are correct. 61. So pretty incredible from that perspective. But as I say, myth number 2 there is that the Steelers have sack leader in there all the time. They don't. You know the other cool thing? I searched this tool. I did 1,080 players that have had a season with 10 sacks or better. 10 sacks or better. Now, the interesting thing out of all of that, Michael Strahan and Al Baker, the 2 leaders, if you go off the unofficial stats, were both drafted around at pick 40. I kind of find that really interesting. There's 2 guys in that, and that's the way it works. That's from that. The Steelers have some perennial sack leader every single time. Now, do a quick little dump into Lipscomb. Daddy, born 1931. He had 13.5 sacks in his career, so he played 100 games. But he sort of had these 17, 7 after that. He didn't do anything before that when he was in Baltimore. But that's sort of Gene Lipscomb, this 60s sack for the Steelers. All right, moving on to NFL sack leaders. Again, we were talking before about the official and unofficial sack leaders for a single season. Now we're going to talk about unofficial leaders and official leaders across their career. Again, this is an area where you look at the list, you assume the Steelers are going to have multiple players. But now, error, not true. Actually, yeah, they really now, if you look across all active players, the Steelers don't have anyone in the top 10. Now, Cam Hayward is sitting there at 82. I think he's number 12 of all active players right now. Now, Cam has probably got 2 or 3 years left. Let's say he's got 20 sacks there. He gets almost to that 100 sack amount. That'll rocket him up, right? That'll get him into pretty plus the top 50 all time, right? That gap probably gets Cam fans a big one, even without a ring. So that's pretty positive. Now, TJ will be in the top 20 sack leaders, I would hope, bar a career-ending injury, and touch wood, that doesn't happen at all ever in his career. But TJ Watt, is someone that has that potential that in, 6 seasons is literally, now in the top 100 all-time sack leaders. And we've got Cameron Hayward there. But when you look through it, the Steelers just don't have those players. Now, Joey Porter is up there. But as you saw when we showed the stats before, at least almost, I think it's a quarter of his sacks, or at least a fifth of his sacks minimum, went for a different team from Miami. Minimum of a fifth. I think it's more like a fourth or third of his sacks when you go through it. So I'm talking about guys that are just pure Steelers all the way through. We talk about Kevin Green. Obviously, he got a number of sacks with the Rams that he didn't get with the Steelers. Kevin Green is 3rd all time in terms of sacks with 160. That's official leaders. He's 4th unofficial. You sort of move through there and differences of what that is. But even if you look at Joe Green on the unofficial stats, Joe Green's actually behind one sack ahead of TJ Watt. Oh, he's equal to TJ Watt. You've got LC Greenwood there, obviously, as well. So you've got a number of guys in the top 150, which is pretty good. But you don't have that top 100 or many in the top 50. And certainly not guys that have played for the Steelers the whole career. I think that's kind of that's another stat that at least shocked me as a Steelers fan. I didn't expect to see more there. Maybe I should dive into this list more often. Maybe I should have dived into it before. But that's sort of the way I saw it. So pretty crazy from there. And I just appreciate
Hey, g'day, 412. What's going on? How are you? Yeah, we're just watching Maddie and our channel Steelers touching under on the podcast. So, yeah. It's Maddie. Yeah, 100%. Wait. Oh, I believe that 110%, 110%. So, yeah, but I'm gonna go back to Maddie for a bit. I'm actually learning a few things. So let's go back.
Or more in a season and being the sack leader. So I expected when you go in and you look at the most consecutive number of games for sacks, that the Steelers, at least over the last few years, would be in there. But bow, myth wrong. Now, the Steelers are fifth all time with 10 sacks right here. You can see this. I'm not making this up. I'm showing you on the screen right now, which I think is affecting my connection a little bit. But 10 sacks. They had a streak of 10 sacks in a row. Started in 1974.
I can't stand this fucking thing, man. I need to get some better headphones. I can't stand this thing here. Can't stand it. Can't stand it.
8 games in a row with sacks. Right now, it's a pretty hard thing to keep up. Pretty hard thing to keep up. There's only about 25 teams that have, about 28 teams that have had 7 sacks in a row. So
412. Make sure you check out Steelers Touch Down Under. Sub to the channel, man, if you want to. It's up to you. I can't stand it. It never, you stretch it out and it doesn't do anything, mate. It's fucking annoying. Look at this. It's annoying.
November, that another streak in 2001, that another streak in 1994. So it's not that the Steelers aren't out of it, but again, when you look at, like, let's call it top 50 in terms of performances in a season, in terms of, and in this case, we're looking at consecutive numbers of sacks. And yes, I appreciate Steelers there in the top 5. Steelers are really actually quite out of it. And it's kind of funny because you think about 50 sacks in a season, you think about 16 games, you need to average three a game in a 16-game schedule, more than 3 a game to finish with plus 50 sacks. That's what you got to average. So you're relying on games of 5, 6, 4 sacks, and then you might have a game with like.
It's me from the Weepy stream. What's a Weepy stream? I don't know what that is. What's a Weepy stream? Weepy stream. Oh, you guys. Okay. You guys, some guy Weepy, is he a YouTuber? Is he?
Got around here, instead of like
All
with
right,
the Steelers and sack leadership. And I think what's interesting as well that stuck out to me is Philadelphia are really up there. Now, you had that this year, obviously went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Chiefs. They had 10 sacks. They had 10 sacks in 1993. They had 8 sacks in 1987. They had 9 sacks in 1986.
We do not care. All right.
As individual players and sack leaders, in terms of teams and the teams they played for. But it is kind of interesting to see this correlation that exists. Okay, so continuing to move on. Now I wanted to look at the team stats. Well, we're going to look at team seasons by sacks. So who has had the most sacks? This is the myth that opened up the can of worms. Absolutely opened up. Like, I had a thing in here that apart from the Chicago Bears in the 80s, the Steelers are going to have a bunch of seasons in the top 10 to 20. That's what I thought. Oh boy, was I wrong. Right. So the NFL record of most sacks in a season is 72 by
Coach Stumlin. Let's go for the win, man.
Teams. Philadelphia, there we go again with 70. You have the 1987 Bears with 70 sacks. And remember, some of these, these games They're all 16. Obviously, Philly had 17 games with the 70 sacks they had this season. But Oakland are up there with 14 games in 67. Although remember, that's unofficial stats because sacks only started getting recorded from 1982, as I said before. So you even get to San Diego had a good team in 2006. They had Merriman and Sean Phillips. But you got to go all the way down before you get your first Pitt season to 56 sacks in 2017. Now, we know when the Steelers had those 4 seasons of 50 sacks or more, they had 56 in 2017, they had 56 in 2020. They're good numbers back to back. They're pretty good. Now, they're 36 and 37th all time there. Philadelphia, there you go again with they're in there as well with the same number in terms of all time. You then go to 55 sacks in 2001. They had 55 sacks again in 1994. And then to the last one, so then in 2008 Super Bowl, they had 51 sacks. That's 77th all time. They're 86 in 1996, which is 86 all time list. They had 51 sacks again. And then they had 50 sacks in 1983. That's record number 101. They had 50 sacks in 2002. That's 98th all time.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you for 112. As we're watching Maddie here talk about the psych and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of Taylor Lewan coming over because he spat on TJ Watt. But if he does, he does. It's what do you do, right? You can't tell by my accent, mate. I'm an American Bengal fan. Welcome to Cincinnati Nation, Ohio. But yeah, no, if he comes over, it's whatever, right? You move on. But I don't think the Steelers will take him on, to be honest. I don't think Taylor Lewan will do that. By the way, there's an update on the score. Houston Texans are winning 17-14 with the ball 3rd and 8 from the 35-yard pass and complete. So yeah, back to Maddie. Take it away, Maddie.
So they've had them more than their fair share. But the Steelers still haven't had over 60 sacks. And as I said, it kind of surprised me. And what it said to me, particularly when I looked at this number, and I've kind of done a back to front into how I looked at this for you guys, because I want to just sort of let you see the case as it builds for why Steelers fans might have a bit of a misconception. There might be some myths here of what you think about the Steelers and their leadership in the NFL in terms of sacks. If I start here and went, okay, wow, the Steelers' performance haven't done that great. They've got some guys in the top 100, top 150 all-time sack leaders. They don't have guys.
Yeah, I agree. 4-1-12, big time, big time. Where is it? Hang on, mate. I agree. So yeah, I hope this season if they sign Lamar, Watson over there, he's terrible, right? The Steelers have a young quarterback, right? So we spend the money elsewhere. There's a chance the Steelers can win the division next year and the year after. If they play some good stuff, man, they definitely do it. Oh, big time, big time. Yeah, mine's pretty young too. We're just going hard in the paint. So me and Maddie used to do, as you might know, we did work on Behind the Steel Curtain. Then I created this one a year ago, 2 years ago, and having a bit of fun doing this. And yeah, me and Maddie are doing the podcast on Steelers TDU. So that's quite a young channel as well. So it's a lot of fun. And Maddie knows his stuff. He's a good bloke to work with. Hopefully the next few months and go down and actually send it. I haven't met him yet. Good bloke.
And even to an extent, what is the loss of a Mike Hilton style cornerback that can come off the line and shut down the run and put pressure on the quarterback, the scrambling quarterback
too?
These are some really interesting things because the Steelers can address some of these areas in the draft and free agency. They can go get a tackling cornerback. They can go get whether that's in the draft or free agency. They can go get safeties going to come in and slam down the box in dime packages and put pressure on the quarterback. Particularly a guy like J.L. Skinner from the Boise State in the draft, probably 2nd or 3rd rounder. Or Sidney Brown from Illinois, but I think he's going early in the 2nd. And that's even pre-combine. And re-signing Alex Highsmith. There's some of the tricks and tools that the Steelers can use to move and change this situation that they've got, relying on one guy for sacks all the time. And the sacks on their season, their sacks historically will get better. But yeah, really interesting situation. Just a few myths that I wanted to bust. as I said, maybe it wasn't a myth for you. Maybe you knew, but I shocked kind of.
Yeah, man. Catch you later, man. Head off, go stream. Yeah, man. A bit of fun, eh? A bit of fun today. Yeah, I would probably be, I don't know, sometime this week. We'll talk about it. See you, man.
Game. It's like the whole Big Ben conundrum of does he need to throw 50 passes and 500 yards? Because if he is, we're probably going to lose the game. Or we will have lost the game by the time he's throwing half of those stats. But with that, that's going to wrap up this first episode in the Steelers War Room series on Touchdown Under. I'm Matty Peveril. If you like the show, hit the like button, click the bell icon, get the notifications, subscribe. If you're on the audio side, hope you're downloading the shows regularly. We're there on Apple, Spotify. Just look at Steelers TDU as well. Really excited to be a part of, we're working with Mark in this new venture we're doing. It's all designed to give you more content at more times. And yeah, as always, go Steelers.
All righty. Good stuff, Matty Peveril. And, oh, no. Whoa. Hey, that's Mr. Cazores. He's doing the whole draft. Oh, man, it's hot in here. Holy dooly. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get back to business. But no, I agree with you 100%, man. Mitch should be gone, and Devin Bush is gone. They just move on from those two blokes. We don't need them. We do not need them at all. What is the score? 17-something. 17-14 Roughnecks. G'day, Alex. What's going on, mate? $17. Ooh. I believe it's probably fourth quarter. Oops. Okay. That would do. If Dupree is cut by the Titans, yeah, I might even talk about that. Maybe in a video this week. I don't know, because the possibility that could happen. Like, if he is cut, how much is going to cost? What role will he play on the team? He's going to be a backup, of course. I think it's going to be TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith, but we definitely need some depth behind that, right? We need some depth behind that. So, could there be a possibility the Steelers go and pick him back up? I don't know exactly. No. And Sutton is more likely to get signed. Oh yeah, big time. I think so. I think Sutton's more likely to be signed than Ramsey. Yeah, I think the Ramsey stuff is not going to happen. To be honest, to be very honest, I just don't see it. 17-14. We have 1 quarter to go before I can leave my hot room. 3rd and 1 for the Renegades at the 49, and they hand off the football. There you go. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was pretty fun. Checking out the Steelers War Room series with Matty Peveril on Steelers Touchdown Under. Fantastic. And we will be doing audio stuff too. So we're doing Spotify and stuff like that for our podcast in the future, which is cool. Oh, man. Now I'm getting really warm in here. Dying. Too many men on the field. So, yeah, there's rumors now that the Steelers should go and get Bud Dupree. I think it would be a good thing if they did to bring him back, but depends what role does he want? You know what I'm saying? What role does he want to play for the Steelers? That's the rumor going around town. But I might do a bit of research in that. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a video on that. Have a bit of a look at that situation. Because I think if you type in Steelers Bud Dupree, there is some reports out there that it's a thing the Steelers might do. But to me, there's a difference between reports and rumors, right? Are the Steelers actually connected to the Bud Dupree stuff? Or, yeah, is it all a rumor? Pittsburgh Steelers will be looking for defensive help, and possibility of Bud Dupree. So if he's cut, who knows? I'd be okay with it. Hey, Matty, what's going on, mate? I had your show. In the background. Fantastic, man. I'll take a listen later. Yeah, it can't work out all the time. I think as a fan perspective, we want to see Bud Dupree. You know, we see a name like that. I'm like, oh, it'd be cool to come back. But my thing is, what's the role? He's not going to be a starter. Alex Highsmith is the starter. So, g'day, Sean. What's going on, mate? How are you? Yeah, big time. Big time. Yep. And yeah, Matty's cool, man. He knows his stuff. Does a lot of preparation for his shows. We're building that thing over there too. So podcast platform, videos, that kind of stuff. Oh, picked off. Go. Davis, Sean Davis. Oh, ex-Pittsburgh Steelers safety Sean Davis with the pick. Fire out. Yeah, it's pretty fun, eh? Pretty fun, man. Did you Did you see we were watching you? He had a live stream party. Oh, it is like 1,000 degrees in my room. This is great. It's great. Flag. Damn. Sean Davis, ex-Steeler. Second round pick. Remember that? He played about, I think, 40 games with us, didn't he, Sean Davis? Yeah, I think he played a few games with us.
This is one of those XFL early rivalries that's shown itself tonight. What if playing a time later, typically they're friends, right up until the week that you have to play against that team.
Oh, it must be hot your way too. I just want to go outside. It's fun doing this stuff at the same time. It's like I have no aircon and it's just fucking hot. Hot. Didn't Mr. Kelly, didn't he urinate on someone? Yeah, hasn't been the best quarterback play. I agree with that. Still pretty fun though. Oh, that's a false start. It's friggin' warm, isn't it? It is warm. I'm gonna go for a walk after. I gotta go somewhere. Weather or not, 79 degrees outside, but like inside, probably like 150. Yeah, it's like 150 degrees inside. It's so funny, like the Dave Chappelle stuff. You seen the nice pass? That was a good pass, so I like that. Did you see that stuff? Dave Chappelle did stuff on R. Kelly. I'm gonna piss on you. Dave Chappelle season 2, I think it was. Season 2 or something like that. Give me that toot toot. Oh man. He's just hilarious. Like the yeah, it's fair. I like the Houston Texans helmet. I think it's pretty cool. But I'm telling you right now, I think the XFL is pretty successful. I'm really enjoying it. I get to watch football and talk football. Yeah, that Dave Chappelle stuff's so funny. Oh man. I need to go back and watch that too. Season 1 and 2 of Dave Chappelle. Chappelle Show. Woo. Oh, nice pass again. Ooh, third down. Oh, yeah. But I'm glad you guys liked Maddie's show because we'll be doing a podcast, I think, shortly as well, maybe 2 times a week. I think we're going to go live as well at the same time on Saturdays. So that'd be fun to do, podcast there. Yeah, give me that pee down to the floor. Max Borgi, the hidden Pittsburgh Steelers star, Max Borgi gets the first down. Yeah, man. Funny. But yeah, we should be going live, I think, Saturday, maybe a bit later, maybe not as early in the day in America. And then a few podcasts here and there, videos and whatnot. Good times. 1st and 10. Oh, slings it. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, run onto that, mate. What are you doing? You turn the Jets off. G'day, Pensman Sports. What's going on? That's all good, man. It's all good. It's a bit of fun. I saw that the Penguins won 7-3. He stopped. He didn't keep running. Come on, 13. What are you doing? Oh, it is hot. Yeah, man. Kalen Ballard plays for San Antonio Brahmas. I'll never be able to say that name correctly. He didn't play very well. They didn't run the ball very well today, though. The running the game was pretty terrible. Yeah, he 5 goals and 4. Wow, that's cool. Oh yeah, Kalen Ballard didn't play very well today. I'll tell you that. Let me see. They played week 2 Guardians. They won 30-12. They still won the game, but they couldn't run the ball. Kalen Ballard, 12 carries for 23 yards to 1.9. The quarterback got the same yards, really. Yeah, man, about 20, about 22, I think. It's fantastic. I love it. Eli Rogers played today too for the Guardians. He got a touchdown. Alonzo Mack got a touchdown, former practice squad guy. A lot of guys. Yeah, there's an idea that maybe in the future that these leagues could be a connection to the NFL. It could be like they have connecting teams. That might be an idea. Yeah, all good, Pens, man. All good, man. That's all fine. 100%. Keep going, man. Keep cracking away. Oh, big pass. Oh, picked off. Safety picked it off. Runs it back for 10 yards. Flags. Yeah, it's a pretty bad pass. Will there be half off Jake Shakes? What's a Jake Shake? I have no idea what a Jake Shake is. Nah, it won't stand. Can't stand that. Hey, we've had a good stream today. Good second one. Illegal contact, Renegades. There you go. Not really, man. If it happens, it happens. If we do see Trubisky next year, like, yeah, if we see him next year, it's whatever, right? You got to deal with it. I just hope that if he is back up next year, that he's more comfortable in the role and can't throw costly picks. He dead set cost us the Raven game. That Raven game was going our favor. He was leading the football team down the field and threw away the game 3 times in a row. I don't think he's a winner. I don't think he's a real good class, good football player, even good quarterback. You might see him preferably in the XFL or the USFL. I don't think he's that great. He's just normal, right? There's no moxie about him, no confidence. He doesn't speak with confidence, doesn't play with confidence. He plays not to lose. You can't do that. You got to play to win. If he does, that's a nice pass. Right down the middle. That was great. If he does back up, fine. But who do I want to be second? I'm not too, honestly, if Mason Rudolph comes back, I'm okay with it. I know a lot of people hate Mason Rudolph, but it's whatever to me, man. I'm really am okay with it. If it's going to be Trubisky leaving and Mason Rudolph says, you know what, I'm going to stay. I'm going to be the backup. I don't care. I don't want to start. I just want to be backup. I'm happy to be that role, to be the mentor, to be the leadership, to be the veteran presence, yada, yada, yada. I'm here to do a certain thing for the team, and I would do that. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. It doesn't bother me. I don't think he's that bad. I don't think Mason Rudolph is that bad. I think he's never really got an opportunity to win in this league. I think the stuff with, I've said it before, the stuff with the big helmet, the knockout collision from that safety coming down the box. I always forget his name. I don't know who the fuck his name is. I always forget it. It's somewhere in my brain. I forget it every time. And the stuff with Myles Garrett was unfortunate and put him off the course. And then next year, he never got a shot for number 1, never got a shot for number 2. We had Kenny and Mitch, right? So if Rudolph does want to come back as number 2, I'm fine. Give him a shot. He linked up, played pretty well in preseason. He knows the system. He knows the freaking team. Why not? But I know other guys want to get rid of him, but I don't really care. Doesn't bother me. Who do you want to see drafted? So I don't know about who I want to see drafted. I'm not a really big college guy, but I might be doing some college next week. I think that from the 3rd of March, I might be doing some combine stuff. Maybe check out a few things. I might go live for an hour or 2 hours and just watch the combine, chill out, have some beverages. Nice touchdown. Max Borghi, another touchdown, former Steeler. I keep saying that, even though it wasn't really part of the Steelers. But former Steeler gets a touchdown there. Yeah, I might do some combine stuff, have a look at the players and learn some players and stuff like that. But I don't really care about, I'm not really caring about who do I want to see. It's more or less like the position. I kind of want to see, cornerback. I want to see offensive line in some regard. I want to see middle linebacker, outside linebacker, defensive tackle, stuff like that. Anything like that. So I don't know the players from a bar of soap, to be honest. And I don't claim to be that I know them. I just like watching football. I don't watch college. Oh, Borgie got stood up. 23-14. That was a good run back. But we're getting closer. We're getting closer to the free agent period too. That's why it's fun watching the XFL, because that's holding our attention. And it's good football too. I enjoy it. Sean, who do you want to see? I'll ask you the question. You guys always ask me questions. Sean, who do you want to see? Who do you want to see? Let me know. Who do you want to see in the draft? Ah, gotcha. That's cool, man. Yeah, who do you want to see? Oh, that's hard. Yeah, it is a one. Yeah, they can still score 6 points. What's that? 6 and 9 points. They can score 9 points. Yeah, I saw that dude. I did a reaction to that dude. It was pretty fun, man. Siaki Ika. He's a good guy. defensive tackle, big fella. I think he'd be cool. I think he'd be cool as a Steeler. There's maybe a chance if he falls to 32. I don't know if they'll get him at 17. I've read some stuff. They're not going to get him at like 17 too high. But you get a guy like that at 32 if he falls there. Chase Claypool's pick, by the way. Chase Claypool, thank you, mate, for going to the Bears and losing every game. How do you get that? That's probably one of the best trades in Steelers' recent history, right? Is Chase Claypool goes to the Bears with our 32nd pick, and they lose 8 games in a row, and we get a higher pick every time. Matty says he won't be top 40. There you go. Yeah, Matty's the guy to talk to, man. I'm not the guy to talk to about draft. Maybe a good tackle like Broderick Jones. Right? He's a tackler. He's the offensive guy, right? But yeah, I don't really care, man. I just fucking support the team. I don't care who they get. Just get them, put them on, give them the number. Let us all get hyped up about it. I'm kind of still excited to see what Pickens can do, to be honest. The second year guys too. You think about the second year guys like Pickens and Haywood and those kind of blokes. I'm kind of excited to that as well. If that makes sense. Like the draft is fun, but we still got a lot of good players that we can have. Kenny Pickett's second year, Connor Haywood. Leal should be in some form or fashion be in there too. So, yeah, I think the team is going in the right direction. Like it's a lot of fun right now. We've got Minka back there too. There's so many players that are just fun to watch. Yeah, and that's been talked about too. Is getting Addison, to link up with Kenny Pickett. I'm okay. I was like on the train. I was on that train too. But now I'm like, it doesn't. I kind of like if they go cornerback. And I think Matty even talked about it. Matty, you told me the other day. What's that guy? That defensive tackle? I can't remember his name. The high price defensive tackle. I can't remember his name. Doesn't matter. But it should be exciting. It should be exciting when it comes around. We got Fred and stuff coming soon, and then we got the draft. But I don't want to rush it too, because every time we rush it, then the year goes too fast, and then next minute you're 45 years old, right? No, it was the other dude, Jalen Carter. The other guy you said that the Steelers might be able to defense. Is it Jalen Carter that the Steelers might be able to trade up and get him if they were to trade up? But I don't know. He might fall too early. 4 minutes to go. Yeah, he's a big unit, right? He's a big dude. 1st and 10. Plit. Here we go, son. Oh, lead him up. Yeah, Big Snake was cool. He's a generational player. There you go. Trade up to 8-10 if he's still there for sure. Generational player. Oh, I keep calling the Texans. The Houston Roughnecks. Great defense. What is he? He's 300 pounds, 6'3", and can Wilmore. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you get a guy like that. I don't know. Where will he go? Will he go to a team? Where is he projected to go? First round. Sacked. He got owned. Holding offense, and they still sacked him. Wow. Game over, son. Goodbye. Good night, Renegades. Chicago should? Oh, okay. Casey was 330, 340. Whew. It's amazing. What did hang on. What did Mel Kiper say? Ooh, just go down, mate. Did he have a mock draft? He had a mock draft the other day. They're all doing them. So his mock draft, Mel Kiper, just to use some guy for an example, right? He said, I am sweating bullets up in here. He said, yeah, he's right. He said Bears, Jalen Carter, number 1 overall. There you go. He said Texans, CJ Stroud, Cardinals, Will Anderson, whoever that is, Bryce Young, Colts, yada yada yada. Who should the Steelers sign in free agency? I'd hope they could sign some of their players first. Go and sign Sutton. Go and sign, Edmonds. I would like Kazi back, Ogunjobi. Sign their own players first. But anyone coming in, I don't think they're going to sign any big names. I have no idea that is, but I believe you. I have no idea that is. I believe you though. I think we're just waiting for news, really. I'm okay with all of them, to be honest. I don't really care. They're all fine with me. Any news on offensive coach? I haven't heard any of that. All I know is that we got Aaron, what's his name? Aaron Curry the other day. But there's nothing really happening. I check the news every day, every here and there. You go on Google, you go on sites. It's just a lot of rumors, man. There's nothing really happening on that front that I see. There's not much going on. Yeah, they're talking about Bud Dupree coming back to the Steelers. They're talking about that kind of stuff. Yeah, talking about the chance Aaron Curry brings the open door to Bobby Wagner, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Mason Rudolph, should he come back? Should he not come back? All that kind of stuff. Who knows? Who knows where he's going to go? Keandre Coburn. Yeah, right. What position does he play? 1st and 10. We got 3 minutes to go. Houston Roughnecks are going to end the game, hopefully. And is he quarterback run? Yeah, they're going to try and run it out. I wouldn't mind seeing Wagner. I think he's a good veteran guy. I don't care if he's too old. I think he's a good player. I think he would bring a bit of leadership, bit of spark to the organization. 6'2", wow. 6'2", 340 pounds, nose tackle. Jeez. That's hecky. That's bloody heckers. Keandre, was it Keandre? 6 foot, what? University of Texas. Number 99. He's a big fella. I'm a big fan of Tony Pollard. I just don't know if he's gonna come to the Steelers or not. Plug in and play it. No, yeah, it'd be cool. Yeesh, man, I can't stand spiders. All right, 3rd and 7, 2 minutes ago. Oh, it is really warm in here. From the 50. Oh, that's a good pass. Game over for sure, man. Putman. Little Putman. 2-minute warning. Yeah, they're scary, man. I'm not a big fan. I can't stand them. Can't stand them. Holy dooly. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here very shortly because I'm dying in this heat. It is like affecting me completely. Thank you, everyone, for coming around today for the second stream. It was fantastic. And I will be doing this again next week. I'll be finding whatever games I can for the XFL. Like I said, I'll be working with Matty on Steelers Touchdown Under as well, podcast, do some of that stuff there. And I'll be trying to do content as well on Steel Nation Australia. I might cover the Bud Dupree stuff. I might cover some thoughts on Mason Rudolph, stuff like that, just to keep the channel going, keep the videos pumping out, and building that Steel Nation Australia army. No, I'm only joking. We're not called that. Yeah, keep building it up. So it's a lot of fun. Look, no, they haven't yet. I wouldn't mind that. I'm fine. Like, you guys know me. I'm a Tomlin guy. I'm at the point. I'll tell you this, right? And look, here's the question. Alex Mahoney says, should the Pittsburgh Steelers extend Tomlin's contract, or did they? They haven't yet, but I'll be very honest, right? And this might make a video cut, but I'll be very honest. Even if the Pittsburgh Steelers, if they extend him, right, and Mike Tomlin goes 3-14, 4-13, 5-12, I'm not going to hate the guy. I'll go, okay, look, he's not playing well. I'm not going to be out there yelling, fire Tomlin. I feel like he deserves a lot of respect because he has given the Steelers a chance to win for the last 16 years in a row or 15 years in a row, never not having a losing season. I'm fine with that. Like, I actually like Mike Tomlin as a person. I think he's funny. I think he's really, really direct in some of his messages. Like I always play in my videos, right? You know, this stuff, the sound bites. Where is it? These kind of sound bites.
We do not care.
Like, I just like him as a coach. I think he's cool, right? So if he does struggle, I'm not going to go turn around for the 16 years that I liked him to then 2 or 3 years that I absolutely hate the person or I hate the way that he's coaching. If he does go bad, then that's the way it is. You know, it doesn't bother me. I believe this fired Mike Tomlin stuff right now is just, it's whatever. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't bother me anymore. Like the Rooneys aren't going to fire him. So what's the point in saying it? You know what I'm saying? And I agree. I just think he's funny. I think he's a funny coach. You know, when he walked past that guy in the halftime break and he's like, hey, Coach Tomlin, go for the win, man. Man, I'm fucking working. I like that stuff. I like how he's really positive with his team. He is a player's coach. He's a guy down there talking to Najee, talking to Cameron Hayward. He's around with the team. He's talking to the young blokes at the draft, at the college days and stuff like that. You know, he's around football. He loves football. So I love that. Right? I love it. So I'm kind of over the whole thing of like, fire Tomlin. Like, I don't care if he goes bad. If he goes bad, sure, then they'll move on and you get someone else in. But I think he's fantastic. I think he's a fun dude. That makes sense anyway. How about why they shouldn't? Yeah, it's true. That's true. Like, honestly, getting the team where he got them last year, from a really bad start and the experiment with Mitchell Trubisky, and that really bad start and turning the team around the second half of the season, going 7-2 with a rookie quarterback and the defense was injured the whole time and getting better, it's pretty outstanding. Yes, we didn't win a playoff game. I get that. I understand that. But it's like, it was still enjoyable to watch. We're not the Browns. We're not the Texans. We're not the Falcons. We're not the Saints. We're not really bad teams. He's always coached good teams, and he has them in every single year with a chance to win. So this Fire Thomas stuff, I'm just kind of over. I'm just like, okay, have your opinion. I have mine. You have yours. But when we both have our opinion, in reality, they're not going to fire him. The Roonies won't fire him. It just won't happen. Exactly right. If they fire Tomlin, who do you replace him with? And the players love him. Players love to play for Coach Tomlin. They love to play. Exactly right. G'day, Joe. What's going on, mate? I met your brother today. Your brother was in here. Don something. Dontra or something. Oh, I'm dying. Yeah, I just dive it, man. There's just no point. There's no point. I'm not gonna waste my time anymore. No more time on Fire Tomlin crowd. That was last year's hashtag. All right. That was last year's hashtag. I think he's doing a good job, and I like the way he says, "Hey man, I'm fucking working." Tomlin is fucking working. That bloke is a... Yeah, man, he was in here today. He was in here before, I think this one. He was in here about last hour or so. That bloke is a Packer fan. That's all right. Is that okay? Nah, we want the steal. I like your emoji, man. Fucking hell. Look at that face. Lambert with that face is unbelievable. That is the old Pittsburgh Steelers, isn't it? That face. Look at that dude's face. Like, it's almost as cool as this face. Oh, that's what I should have done. I should put this in there. It's always as good as him. Screw him. Yeah, man, he came in and he's like, I know, you know my brother. I was like, what? Who's your brother? It's like Joey Weaver. Because you're on the Jets, aren't you? You're on the Jets too, I think. I think you're on the Jets in my thing I'm doing. This one. I think your Jets are still alive. All right, we've got 3rd and 1 and quarterback sneak with the... They do that a lot now. They turn that quarterback sneak into a rugby scrum. That's a win for the Houston Roughnecks. All righty, guys. Let's get out of here. Oh, my goodness. Oh. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm hot. Not tired. Hot. Oh. It's all good. It's all good. Just a bit of fun. He can have the Packers. I think they're still... Are they still in it? Yeah, Packers are still in it. Yeah, Packers are. You can have that. But yeah, I've been doing a video every day at the same time. So it's been keeping me on my toes and getting myself to do content, which is great. All right, let's get out of here, guys. That's a wrap. The Houston Roughnecks are going to win 23-14. Thank you, everyone. Let's play some music in the background. This song's great. Woo! Yeah, man. Not many people do. Only get about 30, 40 views, but I'm kind of like so invested now that I want to see the ending. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm that damn invested. I need to see who wins. Yeah, I need to see who wins. Next year, do a QB sneak with Najee. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I'm so invested now. I need to see who wins the actual comp and who wins at the very end. That is a sign for me to put $100 on it, and they're going to win. We'll see. All right, guys, let's end it there. I'm super hot, and I'll catch you later. Thank you for checking out Still in Australia, 2 hours and 18 minutes training. The next few days, I'll probably go live.